you have a blended family, here are some things that you have to be careful about. I'm attorney Olivia Lee, practice estate planning here in Virginia, and I want to share this with you because there are some things that you should be aware about under Virginia law that are some things that can affect blended families. First, what is a blended family? It is a family that has kids from a previous relationship. So I'm part of a blended family. I have a stepdaughter, and so this affects me as well and my family. So if my husband did not do any planning whatsoever, under Virginia law, I would get 1/3 of his stuff, and his 9-year-old or 10-year-old now would get 2/3 of the stuff. And a lot of people don't realize that, and because the spouse doesn't get 100%, doesn't even get 50%. That's how it ends up. And that's bad for two reasons. One, that may not be your wishes. Maybe it is, but the second reason why it's bad is because his daughter would get 2/3 of an estate, which, however much that is, at 10 years old. And that means that the court would hold it in trust until she's 18 or 21-ish. So that means that she would get all that money at that age. And I don't know about you, but I don't think I would have known what to do with that much. I mean, I would have thought I would have known what to do with that much money at that age, but I'm not sure that I would have done it correctly. And even if you've got smart, wise kids, they could be taken in by some bad business opportunity or thing. They're thinking that they're investing it wisely. Maybe they're not using it on drugs or alcohol or vacations and cars, but there can be things that sneak in and predators that come and take it away. So it's something that you want to make sure. And another thing is that, again, remember that 1/3, 2/3, surviving spouse gets 1/3, kids from a previous relationship, they get 2/3, okay? So remember that if there is no planning in place, that's how things get split up. And the minor children, they're not going to have any protections as far as what they can spend that money on as well. So make sure you remember these things if there's no planning in place, okay? All right, and if you do want to put planning in place, there are things that you can avoid that, of course. But I just need you to be aware of that because I don't want a disaster to happen later. And then the family, there's conflict and everything falling apart. Because I have an estate right now and there's conflict because it's a blended family and the kids are fighting with the stepmom's stuff. So it's a nightmare because there was no will. There was nothing stating who gets what. So if you have any questions regarding this or anything regarding estate planning, feel free to reach out.